Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a quick flip through of the journal that I've made for my niece, Bethany, for next year for Christmas. So, here goes. We have plastic front cover that is protective. Front cover. The Where to Find Me card. Now this I love because you don't have to put your address on this, but if you are willing or planning on taking your journal out with you, it might be a good idea to have an address so that if you do lose it, people know where to send it. Next we have Me from A to Z. Now I've got a lot of these ideas from people on YouTube, offline, everything. They are brilliant, they are fun. I've been doing them for a couple of years now. My daughter does them. So, Me from A to Z. Then we have an All About Me, which is for Bethany. I tended to put All About Me in 500 words, but my daughter, my oldest daughter, couldn't quite manage 500 words, so we've just put All About Me and a whole page. She feels it, brilliant. She doesn't, not an issue. Now, my niece likes to read, so I've got our little bookshelf where we've got the books, and if she writes her name in the spine of the book, and when she's finished reading it, she can colour it in. Lovely record of what you've read for the year. And again, movies. You list them as you've watched them. Lovely, great idea. And I love, absolutely love, the bucket list. I've done bucket lists every year since I was about 12. Not much completed on them, but not much changes on them either. But they are good fun. And then we go straight into the journal area. Now, we have the divider, and I sometimes like to write a little bit about how I'm feeling about January, or a poem, or sometimes even photos. Quite recently I've done a lot of Snapchat photos of my children. Love it. So there's room there, and then on the other side of the divider I've made a photo page because she likes photography. She can make a record of her photos for that month. Then we have, let me turn the camera, and we have the month of the year, January. Now I've put it on a one sheet. It is a little bit small, but for a child or teenager, I think it might do. I'm going to ask her as the year goes on how she's getting on with it. I haven't put any of the normal dates in there, like Happy New Year. It's completely up to her if she wants to write them in. It's literally just a calendar for her to put in what she wants to remember, or what she needs, or her appointments, and so forth. Oh, camera. Sorry, new to this. Then we have the next page, which is this page. So, as every good journal, we have the date. Now, I got very depressed earlier this year, and thinking, my life was horrid, having a bit of a hard time with my teenage daughter. So I was on YouTube, and a lot of people came up with gratitude journals, which I thought was a great idea, absolutely great, but I don't have loads of time in the evening to write in a journal. I have about half an hour to an hour if I'm lucky. So I thought about making it slightly smaller but still enough to explain. So we have 3 things that made you smile, and then you write them down and you can alliterate. Then I've put question of the day. Every question is different. I love these. Just makes you laugh, whatever you want to write. Then I've put something new you learned, because obviously she's learning, she's a teenager. Great to be learning, let's make records of it. And then I've put something you are grateful for. So on here every day, it doesn't matter if it's a big thing or a little thing. It could be something like, my sore throat's not as sore today. Great. You know, so big or small in that one, brilliant. And it made me actually realise that actually my life wasn't as bad as it was seeming. I was just being a bit dramatic. And then on here we have a whole page of anything. I've put your day, your thoughts, your feelings. Basically, you can either write, you can doodle. Yes, I've made it lined. You can still draw on it. It's literally just anything and everything that you want to do for that day. Even if you want to write a poem in there, or the beginning of a story, anything. Now, this is the same for every day of the month. The question of the day changes. So, 14th of January is, what did you get done? 18th of January, the best part of today was. It changes every month, every day. Favourite drink. They're just silly questions. Some are silly questions, some are thought-provoking questions, some are just nonsense, but, you know, it makes it a bit fun. Then at the back, I love this bit. I found that everybody was doing habit trackers, mood trackers. And I found this mood tree on Etsy website. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I fill mine in most days. I will say most days. I try to keep it every day, but it gives you a visual recognition of how you're feeling. And on the whole, you know, mostly good. And that gives you that boost in the evening. If you've had a bad morning or a bad afternoon, to go back and go, you know, you've made these colours here, pinks, yellows and oranges, to find your tree is mostly covered in pink, yellows and oranges, is a really nice feeling when you're actually feeling like this today or this evening. So it's a really nice feeling, and it gives you a boost to bring your mood back up. And this goes on for every month of the year. Absolutely every month. And I've put it on a disc bound, which are these. I love these because you can add things, you can take things out, you can take this page out. If you get to the bottom and you're like me, you need to push it up a bit more so you can write on it and put it back in. It doesn't spoil the pages. It's absolutely lovely. And like I say, you can add anything as long as you've got the hole punch. Although I have seen a few YouTube clips where people don't have the hole punch. They do their own punching with a pair of scissors, which is very good. Very well done. But I'm not that clever and I'm not that patient. So, and there's the mood tree again for February. Now, I've done it with the words and little dots so she can colour in what colour she wants that mood. She doesn't, you know, but a lot of people have done it in smiley faces, different textures, different shades. It's brilliant. Yeah, so it just goes through the whole month, through the year. Ooh. There's one question, you know, what did you have for lunch today? Not very thought-provoking. Might be if you're looking after your diet. But there you have it. There is my homemade journal for my niece for Christmas. Thank you.